WON YouTube Networks is now on Facebook. Check it out.
Holy cow, it's a hit. The Money Store does it again. Boy, when it comes to second mortgages and first mortgages, the Money Store has fixed rates. Low interest. Low monthly payment. And instant approval by phone to qualified borrowers. For a second or first mortgage, call the Money Store toll-free. Dial 1-800-221-9000. Find out how low our rates are today.
From Wrigley Field in Chicago, Illinois, WON Sports.net proudly presents New York White Sox Baseball. Tonight, the New York White Sox play the Chicago Cubs in Game 3 of this 4-game series between these two clubs in the Big Apple and the Windy City. This is yours truly, Jonathan Rios, on a beautiful evening here at Wrigley Field. As you see the iconic scoreboard, and here come the Chicago Cubs onto the field. Trying to rebound after two tough losses against the New York White Sox. Take a look at the pitching matchup for both clubs. You got Jake Arrieta, who's 6-2. He'll be on the mound for Chicago. And for the White Sox, 5-0 on the mound, the right-hander, Jack Morris. Take a look at the Sox 1-9 lineup. A little bit different because there's no DH in the National League ballpark. You got Piarulo, Mattingly, Winfield, Jackson, Hesse, who's up to the number 5 spot. We got Brett Dawson and Stargell batting 8th and Jack Morris batting 9th. Jake Arrieta, as we told you, 6-2, an ERA of 1.86, so he could be a tough customer. This is his 9th game. He's pitched in 8, 63 innings total pitched, 44 hits he surrendered, 24 walks, and 8 strikeouts. On a beautiful afternoon/evening here in the north side of Chicago, Cubs and Sox about to get it on here in Game 3 of this 4-game series. There's Piarulo hitting at .362 with 14 home runs and 25 runs batted in. He has been red hot and has done a lot of damage against Chicago. First pitch of the game, a chopper foul, and we're underway. Strike one. The 0-1 by Arrieta. Another chopper and foul. 0-2 delivery. Outside, 1 ball and 2 strikes. Piarulo did not chase. There's Anthony Rizzo playing first base, Manning first. 1-2 on Pags. Arrieta set about the stretch. 1-2 delivery. Struck him out swinging on a pitch that went down, and there's 1 down. First strikeout of the ball game, and it belongs to the Cubs. Let's take a look at the Cubs defense, if we can, and apparently we will not. Guess we'll get a look at it later. Here's Mattingly. Red hot, 26 for 55. Ton of home runs, a ton of runs batted in. He'll be batting here with 1 out and nobody on base. Just underway here at Wrigley. Okay, Winfield is on deck. The 1-out delivery by Arrieta. High fly ball deep to left field. There she goes. So long, farewell. He's done it again. Preston Mattingly with a home run puts the Sox on top 1-0. He's got the Cubs number, folks, and opposite field, Joel, I don't know where that ball landed. We were stuck on home plate when the ball went. That's the way the video game is, but nevertheless, it's a home run for Mattingly, and it's a 1-0 Sox lead. And fans, you know what happens every time a Sox gets a home run. Hey, Preston Mattingly, this bud for you. Let's see if we can get a good look at where this ball landed. In a tough sky, hard to see where that ball actually landed. Oh, landed, I think, off the stadium. That's home run number 16, I believe, for Mattingly, and it's 1-0. And all is quiet here on the north side. And here's Dave Winfield. With Reggie Jackson on deck. 1 out and a run is in on Mattingly's home run. 1-out delivery. Reach for that one. Hit hard but foul. Strike on Winfield. The 0-1 to Dave. High fastball, and he was looking at Lansdowne Street. I make it Kenmore Street, doesn't matter. 0-2 on Winfield. Arrieta set. The pitch. Piece of that one and foul. 0-2. The pitch. Chopper up the middle. Taken by the shortstop, that's Russell, and he gets his man for out number 2. Good play by Addison Russell. Winfield retired, bring up the dangerous Mr. October. Hitting at .387 with 16 home runs and 43 runs batted in. The red-hot Ron Hesse is on deck if Jackson gets on. Jackson at the plate with 2 outs, nobody on, and a run in. Arrieta set. And the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Two clubs will go at it one more time tomorrow. We'll have it here on SockNet. 0-1 on Jackson. And the pitch. There she goes, high and deep into center field. Kissing goodbye. Solo farewell, monster bomb by Miss Reggie Jackson. Mr. October strikes Chicago again. 2-0 New York. Holy cow, did he destroy that one. Number 17 for Jackson, and it's a 2-0 Sox lead. And fans, you know what happens every time a Sox gets a home run. Hey, Reggie Jackson, this bud for you, and there was no doubt about that one. 2 long monster shots by the Sox. One by Mattingly, and now one by Reggie. See where this ball landed. Whoa, that is some kind of shot right there. So here's Ron Hesse, hitting at .410 with 21 home runs and 45 runs batted in. 2 runs in on 2 solo shots, one by Preston Mattingly and just now a solo shot by Reggie Jackson. Arrieta set. 2-out delivery to Hesse, down low 1-0. Got to be careful. He leads the American League in the majors with home runs, and he's been red hot. One to Hesse. High fly ball. Well hit in the left center field. Going back is the outfielder on the track and reaches out and makes the catch. Side retired. Good play by Hayward, but not before. The Sox hit 2 home runs and scored 2 runs. We add it up. They're the first. 2-0 Sox with the Cubs coming to bat. Here's a look at the Cubs manager, and here's a look at their 1 through 9 lineup. We got Hayward, Bryant, Rizzo, Schwarber, Fisk, Fowler, Russell, Zobrist, and Arrieta. And they'll be going up against the 5-0 Jack Morris. In his entire career, he has 266 wins, 188 losses, and he already at 3.88. So far, so good for Jack Morris in the 2017 campaign. Let's take a look at the Sox defense. It's the usual suspects. You got Winfield, Jackson, and Dawson in the outfield. The infield, Stargell, Mattingly, Paiuolo, and Brett. And the end, who catches the balls and strikes, is Ron Hesse. Here's Jason Hayward hitting at .336 with 7 home runs and 19 runs batted in. 2-0 New York. Started the first as a strike, and we're underway. Look at George Brett Manning, third base. The 0-1. Reach for that one. Morris better get to it. He bobbles it. That's going to be an error. An error hit. Nevertheless, Hayward will be on base. So we'll see how they mark that. They're going to mark that an E1. They now bring up Chris Bryant. 347 average, 8 home runs, a couple of runs batted in. He's the potential tying run at the plate now. He hit a home run against the Sox in game 1 of the series back in the Bronx. There's a strike, or make it game 2 of the series back in the Bronx. As he takes the pitch, that is questionable. Nope, he hit the strike zone. So it's 0-1 on Chris. The pitch. Strike taken, 0-2. Oh-2 delivery. High fastball, too high. And 1-2. 1-2 delivery. Fouled away. We'll do it again. 1-2 delivery. Another foul ball. 1-2 again. In the air, left field. Back is Whitfield. This game's tied. So long, farewell. 2-run homer for Chris Bryant. And the error committed by Jack Morris hurts the Sox. And this game is even at 2 apiece. Chris Bryant with a line drive home run into the seats near the basket area left field. And Chicago responds with a 2-run homer, and a 2-2 tie is the score. Getting a glad hand reception by Jason Hayward, who reached on that error fielded by Morris. And that error delivered by Morris hurts the Sox badly and has tied this game up at 2. Second home run of the series for Bryant, and his third of the year. Anthony Rizzo takes the strike. The ball gets away. Doesn't matter. It's a strike. So it's a 2-2 tie. There's still nobody out. Line drive into the gap. Base hit right center. The shift was on. And Chicago has their third hit, and make it their second hit of the ball game. And they've all been hard hit. Take a look at this on replay. Boy, did he score that one. And it looked like the shift was on, but he hit it right through the shift. There's Kyle Schwarber. Still nobody out, and 1 on and 2 runs in for Chicago. There's a strike. He has 10 home runs and 19 runs batted in so far. His average at .224. The 0-1 to Kyle. In the right, but foul. 0-2. The infield is in, the outfield's normal. That's 2 away, and then it's 1-2. 2-2 tie between the Sox and the Cubs in Game 3 of this series. Game 1 here from Wrigley. The 1-2, fouled away, we'll do it again. 1-2 on Schwarber. Morris's pitch, deposited, foul again. Rough start from Morris, no doubt about it. Again the 1-2, another foul ball. They set up again high. 1-2, strike 3. You talking about a huge strikeout? That is as big as it can get. Schwarber doesn't believe it, doesn't like the call. He'll walk away. And there's one down here in the first inning. So, now bring up Carlton Fisk, the former White Sox. The infield is in, the outfield's normal in a 2-2 tie. The pitch by Morris. Strike, 0-1. The 0-1 delivery. Hit hard, foul. Whoa, just foul by an inch or 2. And it's 0-2 on Carlton. 0-2 delivery. Ground ball, now this could be 2. There's 1, and there is 2. Double play, side retire, but not before Chicago ties the game at 2 on a Chris Bryant 2-run shot. Nicely turned by the Sox defense. End of 1, 2-2 tie between the Sox and the Cubs. George Brett leads off, hitting at .336 with 13 home runs and 31 runs batted in. His slugging percentage at a whopping .678. As we begin the top of the second in a 2-2 tie. And Jake Arrieta has to be pleased with his Sox offense, actually his Cub offense responding. That's a foul ball, strike 1 on Brett. The struggling Willie Stargell is lurking on deck, I believe. That could be Andre Dawson. No, it's Andre, I believe. We'll figure it out later. The 0-1. Down low, 1-1. 3 home runs tallied in this game so far, 2 by the Sox and 1 by the Cubs. And that's where we have a 2-2 game. 1-1 on the way by Arrieta. Inside, 2-1. 2 balls and a strike to George Brett. Arrieta set. And the 2-1. Chopper on the ground right to the second baseman. The long throw, they get him in. And there's one down here in the second inning. Nicely turned by Ben Zobrist there to get the out. Brings up Andre Dawson. Former Chicago Cub from the 80s to 90s. Hitting at .341 with 9 home runs and 23 runs batted in. 2-2 is the score. 1 out, nobody on base here in the Sox top of the second inning for them batting. And a high pop-up into left field. This will stay in the yard. The left fielder is under this one as Kyle Schwarber puts it away for out number 2. Coming up the struggling Willie Stargell. Batting in the 8th hole today, 189 average with 9 home runs and 19 runs batted in. Here's the man in desperate need of getting a hot run going. 2 outs, bases empty, 2-2 game. The pitch by Jake is inside, 1-0. Arrieta set. The 1-0 delivery. Chopper on the ground, base hit in the left center. And Stargell's on base. Having the number 9 batter, Jack Morris. So Stargell's on. No chance to bunt here for Jack Morris. He's just going to have to swing away. Man's at first 2 outs in the 2-2 game. Morris trying to prolong the inning. Arrieta set. The pitch to Jack. Swing and a miss, strike 1. And Jack was sitting dead red. Not much of a good hitter at all. Didn't have that much time to even hit. Here's a hot shot, base hit for Morris, right up the middle. How about that? So Jack Morris helping his own cause. First and second and 2 out for the Sox. And the top of the order in there, hottest batter in the lineup will now come on. So they got Stargell at second with a hit. And Morris, who's not much of a hitter, hits a seeing eye single right back up the middle. And it's time for Pags. In a 2-2 tie, 2 on and 2 outs here in the second. Bunch of 2. And number 22 is at the plate. The pitch. On the ground up the middle, base hit in the center. That'll keep the runners honest, and it'll load the bases for Preston Mattingly, who has hit a solo shot already in this game. Last time Mattingly hit a grand slam, 1987. No, I'm lying, that's his father. Well, Preston Manning with opportunity to get his first grand slam in the major leagues. He already hit a home run in this game back in the first inning to put the Sox on top 1-0. And Jackson went and hit his own home run, but that things have changed. 2-2 game, bases loaded, 2 outs. Opportunity knocking on the door for New York. Arrieta set. The pitch. Dead red right there, but he took it, strike 1. The count is 0-1 on Mattingly. Arrieta set at the bat again, keeping an eye on every runner on base. The 0-1 on the ground to the right, and right there is Rizzo, side retired. 3 hits, with the base to the left loaded, no run score. Middle of the second, 2-2 tie between the Sox and the Cubs. Well, Dexter Fowler leads off hitting at .262 with 6 home runs and 22 runs batted in. Morris back to work in a 2-2 game. Swing and a miss, strike one. A big opportunity missed by the Sox a few moments ago. See if that'll hurt him in the long run. 0-1 on Fowler, the pitch. Chopper foul, 0-2. The 0-2 on the way, and that ball is a foul ball. Sox being careful with Dexter here in this at-bat. 0-2 again, another foul ball into the stands. They'll set up inside this time. The 0-2 again, another foul ball. Again a stretch, and the 0-2 by Morris, another foul ball. How many times they gotta keep playing that? 0-2 again, another foul ball. Oh, 2 again. Another foul ball. Again the 0-2. In the center, and Dexter wins the battle. Seeing eye single for Fowler. Time for this date in baseball history. On May 17th, 1988, New York Yankees pitcher David Wells threw a perfect game in Yankee Stadium, defeating the Minnesota Twins 4-0. Pretty remarkable day. Yes, next year's gonna mark what, 20 years to the day. Pretty remarkable. Addison Russell fouls it away, strike one. We're gonna keep playing the same organ music over and over again, it looks like. 0-2 now on Russell. And the 0-2 delivery. Swung on him, and he struck him out. There's strikeout number 2 of the day for Jack Morris. And there's a big out to begin this inning. One down with a man on base. Take a look at this on replay. Fooled him. He was way late on that one. So one out, and the batter is Ben Zobrist. With a 6-game hitting streak on the line here today. 10 for his last 23 so far in this streak. The pitch. Outside, 1-0. The infield is in for potential double play. The outfield is normal. The 1-0, the runner goes, swung on and missed. The throw to second is in time! Fowler's out! What a throw by Ron Hesse, 2 down. Holy cow, what a throw by Ronnie. So now it's 1-1 on Ben Zobrist with now 2 outs and the base is empty in a 2-2 tie. Fouled away, now it's 1-2. It'll be a 1-2 to Ben. The pitch. Down the left field line. This could stay in the yard. It could go foul. Let's see. It'll stay foul. And be in the seats. Remains now 1-2 on Ben Zobrist. Morris set with the stretch. 1-2 on the ground. Base hit past Pagliarulo. Another seeing eye single for the Cubs. So Zobrist is on, so the caught stealing really looms large. This guy at the plate is no pushover. Jake Arrieta, a pitcher and a pretty damn good hitter. 185 average with no home runs, but 5 runs batted in, but the man can swing the bat, no question about it. 0-1 on Jake, trying to help his own cause. The pitch. Whoa, 0-2. Got away with that one. 0-2 delivery. And the ball got away. Is it fair or foul? They're going to say that it's a strikeout and a wild pitch. Boy, I thought that ball got the piece of the bat. No way to see it on replay, but boy, that looked like it's going to be marked as a strikeout and a wild pitch. So a big opportunity for Jason Hayward. Should have been out number 3, but the ball got away. And now an RBI chance for Jason. And they'll foul it back, strike 1. The 0-1 to Hayward. Ground ball to first. Side retired. 2 hits. Make a 1 hit. And 2 men are stranded. No runs scored. We play 2 on the north side. Sox 2, Cubs 2. Here's Dave Winfield, who grounded out back in the first inning. We start the third inning, the top of the third, and a 2-2 game between the Sox and the Cubs. From Wrigley Field in the north side of Chicago as the sun is setting close here in Chicago. The pitch by Arrieta and a high fly ball. Well hit to right center. Going back is Fowler. Still going back. It's gone. So long, farewell. Dave Winfield with a solo shot in the right center just over the fence near the ivy. And the Sox take a 3-2 lead. That ball just got into the seats. And fans, you know what happens every time a Sox hits a home run. Hey, Dave Winfield, this part's for you. So Mattingly, Winfield, and Jackson have all gone deep. Your 2 through 4 hitters. That's the meat of this order. And the meat of this order has delivered the slices and the dices. 3-2 Sox. And speaking of Mr. Jackson, here he is at the plate. For Winfield, that's home run number 12 of the year. Reggie takes a charge in this one and hits one into the gap in left center. That's going to be a single for Jackson. He's on for the second time in this game. He really ripped that one. I'll bring up Ron Hesse, who flew out his last time up. Jackson at first, nobody out, and runners in on Winfield's home run. The pitch by Jake is there for a strike to the dismay of Hesse. 1-0-1 is the count. Well, he's got arms and legs that are really muscular. You see them right through the pants. 0-1. Ground ball, this will be 2. There's 1, and there's 2. Double play turned by Ben Zobrist and the infield of the Cubs. Quickly 2 down. They now bring up George Brett. This is empty, 2 outs, the runners in, 3-2 Sox on the Winfield home run. The pitch. Line to right field, base hit. And it gets past the outfielder and will go all the way to the ivy. And Brett will easily scoot into second with a stand-up double. And now's an opportunity for Andre Dawson here. A hit surrendered by Jake here. It's a double for Brett. His 14th of the year, now an RBI chant for the former Cub, Andre Dawson. And a high fly ball well hit in the left center. This will stay in the yard. As Dexter Fowler, I believe that is Hayward or Dexter, doesn't matter. But what matters is this, a home run off the bat of Winfield. Middle to third, gives the Sox a 3-2 lead against the Cubs. Well, here's Chris Bryan, who took Jack Morris deep back to the first and tied the game at 2 with a 2-run shot. Now his club is down by 1, 3-2. And takes the pitch inside, but there for a strike. 0-1 to the dismay of Chris. The 0-1. Outside, 1-1 to the dismay of Jack. Three to 2 Sox lead. 1-1 is the count on Bryan. The pitch on the way. It's fouled away into the seats. 1-2. Again the stretch and the 1-2 delivery. Strike 3, and he don't agree at all with that one. That is K number 3 for Morris in his game. It is 1 down here in the third inning. We take a look at this in slow motion. Where was that pitch? Let's see. Borderline. So Chris may have a point, and now here is Anthony Rizzo. Takes a strike, 0-1. 0-1 is the count. The pitch by Morris. Fouled away. We'll do it again. 0-2 delivery. Another foul ball. 0-2 again. Into right field. This could be problems. Reggie going back. Still going back on the warning track. Makes the catch for the second out of the third. So 2 outs already. And the batter now will be Kyle Schwarber. 0-for-1 with a strikeout back in the first inning. Bases empty. 2 outs here for the Cubs. And the pitch for Morris into right field. This could be a base hit. See, they'll get Kyle here. Throw to first, but still Mattingly way off the bag. So Kyle is on. He's the tying run at on the base, and I'll be up the former South Carlton Fisk. He's 0-for-1 so far. Takes the strike, 0-1. The 0-1 again. Fouled away. 0-2 delivery. Ground ball to the shortstop. They get their man. Good throw by Piarulo. Side retire. 1 hit, a man is stranded. 2.5 complete. Sox 3, Cubs 2. Well, Stargell comes in. 1-for-1 here today. Hit a single his last time up, but was stranded on base with the bases loaded. He'll step in home plate to lead off the top of the fourth in a 3-2 Sox lead. And a chopper to the second baseman. As Zobrist, 1 down. And the struggles will really continue. Here's Jack Morris with a seeing eye single his last time up. Swing and a miss, strike 1 on that one. The 0-1 to Morris. He hits this one high and deep to right center field. Going back is Dexter Fowler. Still going back, can't get to it. And Morris is going to have his second hit of the ball game, a double. Dexter Fowler tried to dive for that ball, was unsuccessful, and Morris gave that one a ride, has his second hit of the ball game, and it's a big one because there's a man in scoring position with only 1 out. And the big boys are coming up. Here's Mike Piarulo with an RBI chance. The pitch. Did he go around the appeal? Whoa, they say he did. 0-1. The 0-1 to Pags. High pop-up into right field. Hayward is there. Morris will not tag. 2 outs. And unfortunately, Pags does not get the job done. So now it's up to Mattingly. Mattingly 1 for 2. Grounded out last time up in the beginning of the ball game in a home run. A solo shot to left field. RBI chance here for Mattingly to extend the lead to 2 runs. The 2 out the pitch. On the way from Arrieta. There she goes! High and deep to right center. Kiss it goodbye. So long farewell. He's done it again. Preston Mattingly. His second home run of the night. A 2-run shot this time. And the Sox now lead it 5-2. Did he smoke that one or what? And fans, you know what happens every time a Sox hits a home run. Hey, Preston Mattingly, there's Bud for you. And I believe that's home run number 18 of the year for Mattingly. A no-doubter. Look at that sweet swing by Preston Mattingly. Don would love this. My, oh my, that thing went out there. That's number 17, so Mattingly hit 16 his first time, and then 17 just now. And now Winfield with a hard line drive into the gap in right center. That's going to be extra base hit for Winfield. He's going to get there with an easy double. Helping a Reggie Jackson. And the Sox really tearing the cover off the ball right now in the last couple of innings. See how long Arrieta will stay in this game. He has to face this fella, Reggie Jackson. 2 outs and 2 runs in. And somehow that's the strike. 0-1 is the count. Jackson 2 for 2 and a home run and a single. Nothing in 1. The pitch on the way. Oh boy. He was aiming for something out there, but he was way out in front. 0-2 on Jackson. The pitch, way outside, 1-2. The dangerous Ron Hassey is on deck. The 0-2, down low. The count is not even at 2 balls and 2 strikes on Reggie. The infield is normal. The outfield is normal. The 2-2, line right to Rizzo, side retired, but not before Preston Mattingly strikes again with a 2-run bomb. Till the 4th, the Sox now lead 5-2. Well, Dexter Fowler has had himself quite a night in the outfield. Not a good one. He'll lead off here in the bottom of the 4th with his Cubs now down by 3 runs. And take this one into the gap in right field. That's going to be a base hit. And he'll lead off with a single. Nicely done and played by Reggie there. So a leadoff hit for the Cubs. Take a look at this base hit. Hit and dash by Dexter right there. Nicely timed hit. And now bring up this fella. Addison Russell, 0 for 1 here today. Struck out back in the 2nd. His speed on the base pass, but the infield is in. There's a strike. The throw to 2nd is right on the mark again. Holy cow, Renassi, you are ridiculous. 1 down and right on the bounce, he got the ball. How about that? So for the 2nd time tonight, Dexter Fowler gets caught stealing. 0-2. You think he learned his lesson? I suppose not. And now Russell to right field. Jackson there. 2 outs quickly. Well, there's got to be frustration in the Cubs dugout. They're trying to steal the second base, and for the 2nd time, you are robbed. Here's Ben Zobrist, who hits one down the left field line. Foul. Strike 1. 5-2, Sox lead the Cubs in the left field. Whitfield makes the catch, side retired. At the end of 4, it's the Sox 5 and the Cubs 2. Well, here's Ron Hassey, who's had a tough day so far, 0 for 2 with a fly on a ground out. He'll lead off the top of the 5th inning with his club up 5-2. And Jake Arrieta could be his final inning if he doesn't get a clean inning out of this one. Shattered bat, little nubber to the shortstop Russell, and now Hassey officially 0 for 3. 1 down here in the 5th. That's what you call a sawed-off pitch. The bat was destroyed. So now here comes George Brett. And the pitch. Reach for that one and hits it right back up the middle for a base hit in the right center. We'll see if Arrieta will stay after that one. These managers have some quick hooks, and that's going to do it. So Jake Arrieta did not have to stop today. He leads with his Cubs down 5-2. And the man at first is his responsibility. Call the bullpen, brought to you by 920 WON The Apple. Stay with us. Back at Wrigley Field, Justin Green will come in to pitch for Chicago. 1-0, 6 games he's been in here at 0.66. He'll be facing the dangerous Andre Dawson. 0 for 2 though today, thrown out twice. The infield is in for potential double play. The outfield is normal. First pitch to Andre, hit hard, base hit up the middle. First and second. And one down for the Sox, but they have something cooking here in the 5th inning. And the batter is the struggling Willie Stargell. 1 for 2 with a single and a ground out. The infield is in, the outfield's normal. One out delivery, hit hard to third, and a double play is going to be turned, and Stargell struggles continue. We are halfway through, middle of the 5th, Sox 5, Cubs 2. We're not going to pause for station identification.
Greetings, I'm Spud Goodman, an alleged talk show host. Coincidentally, my show is named after me.
And I am Gerald Holcomb, a confirmed co-host on Spud's show.
And I'm Dorothy Jarvis, Spud's aunt. I'm the designated laugher on his show.
I'm supposed to say a word or two, or maybe 3, about 920 WON, the Apple, in Brooklyn, New York.
Hey, Spud, would this be a good time for me to say something?
No, it would not. We're almost out of time here.
Wait, how about a quick chuckle?
All right.
That's the best I got right now.
Hashtag sad. All right, everyone needs to check out 920 WON, the Apple, coming at you from Brooklyn, New York. Ciao.
This is the Spud Goodman Show.
Carlton Fisk calls all my pitches. Even this one for these washable, durable White Sox placemats from your hometown Pizza Hut restaurants. Oh, yeah. Just order any Pizza Hut pizza and get a set of 2 White Sox placemats for just 89 cents. There are 4 White Sox placemats in all, and they're available only at your hometown Pizza Hut restaurants. Hey, what's that? Forkball. Forkball? I don't even have a forkball. Where'd you learn to catch?
The best in cinema is coming to WON YouTube networks. Switch over to our Daily Motion channel, WOND7, for the best of Hollywood's greatest film. Check it out only on WOND Channel 7.
Hey, you!
Who, me?
Take my picture.
Me?
Here, use my Panasonic video camera and portable VHS recorder.
Reggie, I don't know how.
It's easy. All the controls can be attached to the camera, so you can take pictures. Smile. And with Panasonic, you get instant replay right through the camera, so you know you've got the shot. Take my picture. I got it.
I got it.
Get the fun of outdoors indoors with Panasonic OmniVision.
Reggie Vision.
Miguel Montero will come in to pitch hit as we welcome you back to Wrigley Field. Yours truly, John Rios. And our Sox MLB The Show crew, glad to join us for Sox 17 Baseball. On YouTube, Sox lead the Cubs 5-2. Look at the Montero stats, 196 average, 2 home runs, 5 runs batted in so far this year. The 0-1. A little pop-up in the left near the Chicago Cubs bullpen and out of play. The 0-2. Popped him up, foul, and that'll reach the seats. Boys set. 0-2. Another foul ball. Get more set with the stretch. The pitch on the way. It popped up in the left field. Winfield going back. Still back on the track. Makes the catch for out number 1. So, 1 down, and I'll bring up Jason Hayward. If you look at Morris's pitch total, so far so good at 65. Had a rough first inning, but so far so good. Hayward pops it up in the left for the stay in the yard. It will, and Winfield makes the catch. Number 2 and out number 2. So the batter now is Chris Pryor. 1 for 2 with a 2-run home run. Back in the first inning. Base is empty. 2 outs here in the 5th. The pitch. Outside apparently 1-0. 1-0 delivery. Right side, out of play. 1 ball, 1 strike on Chris Bryant. Pitch. Outside, 2-1. The 2-1 delivery. And right back to Hesse. Side retired. Clean inning for Jack Morris and the Sox. Cubs don't come up with anything. At the end of 5, it's the Sox 5 and the Cubs 2. Neil Ramirez will come in to pitch for Chicago. 21 games so far he's been in. His game number 22. He's 2-3 so far. His ERA is up there, 4.50. Jack Morris is still pitching. He's had himself a pretty good day at the plate. Perfect 2 for 2, a single and a double. Swing and a miss, strike 1. It's hit night ball here on the north side of Chicago. The 0-1. Swing and a miss, strike 2. It'll be an 0-2 to Morris. The pitch. And he hits one up the middle. A perfect 3 for 3 for Jack Morris. How about that? He has hit the ball hard 3 times in this game. And he's on for the 3rd time. How about that? And the top of this order, the meat of this order is coming up for the Sox. Is Mike Piarulo 1 for 3 with a single back in the 2nd inning. The dangerous Preston Mattingly is on deck, who's done damage already twice. The infield is in, the outfield is normal. The pitch to Pags, and that's going to be a double play. No, it will not be. Pags beat it out. Fielder's choice, 1 down as Morris is out. Here's Preston Mattingly with 2 home runs, a solo shot in the 1st and then a 2-run shot a few innings ago. A pitch outside to keep the runner honest, 1-0.
He's good.
1-0 is the count. And the pitch to Mattingly, and he pops it up in the infield. As Ben Zobrist is called, he's right there, makes the catch for out number 2. Mattingly not happy with himself after that one. And he'll bring up the meat of this order, Dave Winfield, who homered earlier today to right center. Way outside, pitching out. 1-0 is the count on Winfield. Jack does not run well, so he will not be going. And Winfield hits it in the left center field. Fowler makes the running catch. Side retire. 1-hitter man is stranded. 5.5 complete. 5-2 Sox lead. To the bottom of the 6th, and Anthony Rizzo comes up. 1 for 2 here today. Singled a few innings ago. And it's this one right to Mattingly. Nice snag there by Preston. 1 down. Nicely done by Mattingly to get that ground ball. Here is Kyle Schwarber, 1 for 2 with a single. Back in the 3rd inning. Takes this one and hits it right back up the middle where a base hit. Kyle is on with a single, 1 down. Carlton Fisk now the batter. Strike taken on 1.
0-1.
The pitch. Fouled that one straight back 0-2. The infield is in, the outfield is normal. The 0-2 to Fisk. This is going to be a double play. Nicely turned, right on the money. Side retired. What a scoop there by Mattingly. End of 6, 5-2 Sox lead. Wow. 5-14-1 for the Sox, 2-7-0 for the Cubs. Big story, Preston Mattingly, 2 for 4, 2 home runs, 3 runs batted in. Jack Morris, also a story. He's heading into his 7th inning of work in his Mr. October, who had a bomb to center field a couple innings ago. Back in the first, as a matter of fact. Takes it down low, 1-0. One and 0 is the count. And the pitch. And it's a high drive deep to right field. Bring out the tape measure. Long gone. So long farewell. He's done it again. A monster blast by Mr. October. And the Sox lead it 6-2. And fans, once again, you know what happens every time a Sox hits home run. And Reggie Jackson, this Bud for you, his second of the ball game. And there was no doubt about it. It hit off the back of the bleachers and bounced out of the stadium. Holy cow, what a shot. Let's take a look at this again. Whoa, did he tattoo that one? No doubt about that one. Hit off the top of the seats and bounced out. Sam Dotson will come in to pitch for now the Cubs. So the Sox get a big run there and extend their lead to 4. That is home run number 18 for Jackson, and now here's the dangerous Ron Hesse. The pitch by Dyson. Ground ball to first. Rizzo's got it. 2 outs. They get 1. Is there 2 outs? No, it's actually 1 out. My mistake. I jumped 2 outs too early. Here is George Brett. Top of the 7th, 6-2. Sox lead the Cubs. Brett lines one into the gap. That's going to be extra bases for the big man. He's on his way to second. He's got himself a double. So the hit parade continues, and Andre Dawson will be the batter. 6-2 Sox lead with 1 out. They're looking for some more. Runners now at second base. And the pitch by Dyson. Ground ball up the middle. Nicely turned by Russell to get the out at first. What a play by Addison Russell. 2 down. He technically robbed Dawson of a base hit. And now is Willie Stargell, the struggling Willie Stargell. 1 for 3 here today with a single earlier today. Runner is at second base with 2 outs. The pitch to Willie. Line foul, strike 1. The 0-1 underway. Line but foul. Well, you can tell he's struggling. These are the type of pitches he would pull and hit fair to right. He has not been able to do that as of yet. Hoping to get a pitch to turn right now and hit it that way. The 0-2 delivery. He got his pitch. Deep to right center. Goodbye. So long, farewell. He's off the schneid. 2-run homer. And the Sox extend their lead 8-2. Willie finally reaches for the stars. This time on the north side of Chicago. And fans, once again, you know what happens every time a Sox hits home run. Hey, Willie Stargell, this Bud for you. He was getting the pitch he always drives, kept fouling him off. This time, he hit it a mile and a mile fair. 8-2 New York. And I'll bring up Pedro Strop out of the bullpen for the Cubs. They're running out of bullpen people. They used them in the last 2 games a lot. Well, Stargell, that's home run number 10. And the batter now is Jack Morris, who is now, he was almost a perfect 4 for 4, but that perfect night is over. So the night for the Sox has just begun and has gotten better. Time to stretch. 8-2 Sox extend their lead. Dexter Fowler, who's 2 for 2 here today, steps in to begin the 7th inning against Jack Morris with a comfortable 6-run lead. 8-2 is the score in favor of the White Sox. Swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
0-2. You know, Morris has to be pleased with his outing and has to thank his offense, including himself. To right field, down the line, toward the pole, and it is off the wall apparently. And it's going to be played there by Jackson. He'll hold Dexter Fowler to a double. He's a perfect 3 for 3. Take a look at this swing here. I almost went out of here. I even thought it was gone too. And there's Addison Russell with a man in second and 1 out. Strike taken on 1. Well, there's one thing that he can be happy about. He don't have to steal. Maybe he could. We don't know. Fouled away strike 1. But Hesse has thrown him out twice trying to steal. The 0-2 on the way. In the center. Cannon caught for Dawson. Dexter will tag. No, he will not. He will stay at second. 1 down. And now bring up Ben Zobrist, 1 for 2. Singled back in the 2nd inning. And it's the second 1 out. Strike, 0-1. The 0-1 delivery. Foul that one away, 0-2. They set up inside, pitch on the way, another foul ball. 0-2 delivery. Ground ball now, moved the runner to third. Nicely turned by Stargell. 2 outs, man now moves to third. Oh, the batter now will be Jorge Soler, who will pitch it for the pitcher spot. Man's at third. And 2 outs. That's it to right field. That could be problems. Reggie going back there, still going back on the track. It's gone! 2-run homer for Jorge Soler. And it's 8-4 New York. That ball just got over the basket in right field. And it's a 4-run ball game. This game is far from over after that home run. As Fowler scores from third, Jorge Soler coming home, getting a grand reception from Dexter and Hayward. And it's an 8-4 deficit for the Chicago Cubs. We take a look at this home run on replay. Where was this pitch located? Right down the pipe. So, 4-run ball game. And it's Jason Hayward, strike taken. Tough night for Jason, 0 for 3 here. The pitch by Morris into right field. That's going to be a base hit. Off the gate it will go. And Hayward's got himself a double, and all of a sudden the Cubs are swinging. With all of this, with 2 outs here in the 7th inning, and the meat of this order is coming up, that's Chris Bryant. And the meat of the bullpen is warming up for the Sox as we speak. There's the strike. Riley Fingers, the setup man. And Dennis Eckersley, the closer. Has not gotten that much work in so far. 1-1 delivery to Bryant. Popped him up. Behind the plate. Can of corn for Hesse. Side retired. But the Cubs make some noise and make this a 4-run game. At the end of 7, 8-4 Sox lead. We're not going to pause for station identification.
When a neighborhood starts to die, it seems there's nothing anyone can do to save it. But that's not true. With enough caring, a neighborhood can live. Citibank knows it. And Citibank knows it takes a lot of people and a lot of hard work. For over 15 years, we've helped restore communities throughout the New York area. We provide more money for more housing than any other bank in New York. We have a commitment to this city. After all, it's our city, too. It's your city, Citibank.
Mike Lupica and Howard Cosell for the Daily News.
What's on your mind these days, Howard?
Weighty things, Mike. Changing political currents, summit diplomacy.
But most often, Howard.
Baseball, Michael. The World Series looms. That means more fans turning to the Daily News.
For great coverage and pretty good columns.
You're too modest. There are great sports columns in the Daily News, only one of which is yours.
The Daily New York hometown paper.
Ryan Martin will come out of the bullpen for the Cubs here to pitch against the meat of this Sox order. We reached the 8th inning. Yours truly, Jonathan Williams, and our Sox MLB The Show crew on WON YouTube. 8-4 Sox lead in Game 3 of this series. Game 4 will be tomorrow. We'll have it right here on SoxNet. Ground ball to second. Dover's got it. Tough night for Pags. He's gone. One down. Well, you think the hit total is a football score. Here's Mattingly. What a night for Mattingly. 2 for 4 with 2 home runs and 3 runs batted in. Here's the pitch. Down low 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike.
One-0 delivery. Ripped into the gap in right center. Another hit for Mattingly. What a night for Preston Mattingly. And it's a 1-out hit. And the big meat of this order is coming up, and that's Dave Winfield. Winfield 2 for 4 with a home run and a double. Reggie Jackson's on deck if this innings continues. The infield is in for potential double play. The outfield is normal. The first pitch to Winfield is inside, 1-0. One and 0 is the count. The pitch and a drive deep down the right field line, headed toward the corner. That's going to fall in for extra bases. Mattingly will march to third as Winfield marches to second. Second and third and 1 out for Reggie Jackson. And we'll see if he'll have an opportunity to bat. They may walk him to load the bases. And Adam Warren will come in the pit for the Cubs. There you see his totals. And will they walk Reggie? They will not. He has gone deep twice. Down low, 1-0 on Reggie. 3 for 4, 2 home runs. Both solo shots. RBI chance here. 2 RBI chance here for Reggie. The 1-0 delivery. He went too far, 1-1. One delivery. Swung on. There she goes. Deep to right field. Way back. So long, Bill Wells. 3 times Reggie. Holy cow, he's put on a show. A 3-run monster shot. And the Sox lead it 11-4. And that may have just sealed the deal and put the nail in the coffin for Chicago's chances. What a night for Mr. October. Holy cow. And fans, once again, you know what happens every time a Sox gets a home run. Hey, Reggie Jackson, his butt for you. Have a night, big boy. Whoa. All the home runs he has hit today have been no doubters. Let's see where this one landed. I mean, that's out the stadium. What a shot. His 19th of the year. 11-4 Sox, and all is silent here in Wrigley Field, and there's only 1 out in the 8th. Hesse grounds one. Tough night for Hesse. He's going to be out possibly, and he will be for out number 2. Tough night for Ron. Bring up George Brett, 3 for 4 with 2 doubles and a single. And the pitch by Warren. There she goes, deep to right, forget about this one. Brett joins the home run party, solo farewell. Solo shot. And it's now 12-4 New York. And fans, once again, you know what happens every time a Sox gets a home run. Hey, George Brett, this bud's for you. Adam Warren delivering some meatballs to the Sox hitters, and they're just depositing it all over Chicago. 12-4 New York. Take a look at this. Sweet, that was a high fastball, and there was no doubt about it. Got out of here in a heartbeat. Here's Andre Dawson, and here's Hector Rondon who will come in, and he's the culprit from Game 1's collapse. Well, George Brett, that is home run number 14 of the year. Dawson hits it on the ground. Nice play by Addison, and right on the grass, he's out. Nice scoop there by Anthony Rizzo, side retired, middle of the 8th. Sox 12, Cubs 4. Well, Anthony Rizzo made that nice scoop there in first. Will come in the back here in the bottom of the 8th inning with his club down 12-4. It was 8-4 until the bullpen came in. Reggie hit a monster 3-run home run and then a monster home run by George Brett, a solo shot. A tally of 4 runs came around the score in the last half inning. Sox on the verge of taking this series. We'll look for the sweep tomorrow. Foul away, strike 2 actually on Rizzo. 1-2 delivery is outside, 2-2 on Morris. The pitch, strike 3. Another K for Morris tonight. And there's one down in the 8th inning. And the batter is Kyle Schwarber, 2 for 2 here today. 2 for 3 actually, 2 singles here today. Gotta be careful, he can swing for the fences at any time. Inside 1-0. Action in the Sox bullpen, Raleigh Fingers and Dennis Eckersley. Still they'll get a chance here tonight. Fouled away, 1-1 on Schwarber. 1-1 delivery in the shallow center. Can of corn for Dawson, you would hope. He's under this one to put it away for out number 2. There's Carlton Fisk as Jack Morris has reached 100 pitches. If he'll come back in the 9th, we shall see. Foul straight back, strike 1. A hard worker here today, no question. 0-2 now on Fisk. To Carlton. Popped him up third base side. Brett is under this one. In foul and fair territory, puts it away, and Jack Morris does the job. We'll see if he comes back in the 9th, but at the end of 8, it's the Sox 12 and the Cubs 4. Well, Willie Stargell hit a 2-run homers last time up. He got off the snide. Hector Rondon on the mound. And that's fouled away, strike 1. 0-1 delivery to Stargell. Ground ball to second. Hopers has got it. 1 away. And we're going to have a pitch hitter. Adrian Gonzalez. Isn't that significant playing time, but he's getting a chance here to pitch hit. And he does the job with a hard hit single to right field. Boy, did he smoke that one. And now bring up Piarulo, 1 for 5 with a single back in the 2nd. Tough night for Pags. The infield is in, the outfield is normal. Shattered bat, is that a fair ball? Nope, foul ball. Strike 1 on Pags. The pitch by Randon, hard hit, base hit in the right field. First and second and one down. Bags with his second hit of the night, and the dangerous Preston Mattingly is coming up. He's hit 2 home runs today. 3 for 5. The infield is in, the outfield's normal. To third, double play ball. Side, retired. We go to the last of the ninth, last lick for Chicago. Sox lead the Cubs 12-4. Riley Fingers will come in to get some work in for the Sox. This will be his 14th game. Try to shut down Chicago as Jack Morris's night is over. And the pitch by to Fowler is the strike. The 0-1. Reach for that one on 2. 0-2 delivery. Fouled away again. 0-2 delivery to Fowler, strike 3. And the Cubs are down to their final 2 outs of the ball game. On the verge of losing this series 3-4 with the Sox with a chance to sweep. Addison Russell now the batter. The pitch by Fingers. Accidental swing, strike 1. Fouled it back. The 0-1 on the way. Fouled away again, 0-2. Pitch, strike 3. Raleigh retires 2 in a row via the strikeout, and the Cubs are down to their final out of the ball game. Riley's on fire right now, and now it'll bring up Ben Zobrist, the last hope for the Cubs. Riley Fingers, 2 under his belt. Strike on 1. Oh, 1 pitch, swing and a miss, and the Cubs are down to their final out and final strike, actually. Either way, they're down to their final something. 0-2 on Zobrist. The pitch. Fouled away, we'll do it again. Oh, 2 and Fingers. Was that pitch and is fouled away. Oh, 2 delivery, and that's missed. 1-2. One-two delivery, and Riley Fingers comes in and cleans up the Cubs 1-2-3 by striking out the side. The Sox win it. This one's in the books. And they've taken 3 in this series. They take the series, and we'll be looking for the sweep tomorrow here at Wrigley Field. There's your man of the hour, Mr. Reggie Jackson. A 3-home run night. Here's another man of the hour, Jack Morris, who threw a tremendous ball game. He'll get win number 6 and improve to 6-0. And there's a look at the disappointing Cubs dugout. And there's a look at Riley Fingers getting the congratulatory fist pumps and high fives as he nails down the win for the Sox here tonight from Wrigley Field. Take a look at the line score. 12-23-1 for the Sox, 4-10-0 for the Cubs. Jake Arrieta gets the loss. Jack Morris gets the win. Top hitter, Reggie Jackson, who I think we all know is going to be the player of the game tonight. I mean, he takes a hamstring team to figure that out. And he will be today's top baseball welcome card player of the game. How about this? 5 at-bats, 4 hits, 3 runs scored total, 3 home runs, and a total of 5 RBIs driven in. Sensational performance by Mr. October. Take a snapshot. He is today's top baseball welcome card player of the game. Be sure to join us tomorrow here on the W.O.N YouTube network. Sox in, and the Sox take on the Cubs here for Wrigley for the final time this year. The final game of this 4-game series, Sox and Cubs. Tomorrow, right here on the Sox Baseball Network. Until then, this is yours truly, John Rios, hoping your game's a good game. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you tomorrow from the north side of Chicago.